Hey, hey. It's me. I'm live right now. I'm alive. Alive again. Hello. Let me add everyone on Discord before I get yelled at. Sorry, Candy. I probably put you on the fucking spot there. Now you're good. Oh man. How's it going? Hello. No, it's just some random streamer who was drunk as fuck. Uh, did that during a Lunar New Year stream. Dude, I don't know. I don't get it. I've seen that, I think. We live in a simulation. I'm just saying, we live in a simulation. It's a simulation. It's not real. It's not. Hold on, let me check if this fucking. This works? Alright, we're good. We're so ready. Today, we need to work on the ratings. Get that shit done. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We need to get that done and out of the way. We need to get this updated. We need to get this updated. Oh, platinum time required. Show tree. Show rating properly in the right side screen. Flip right side UI to get more detailed stats screen. Okay, so. Hello, Black Powder. Thanks for the raid. How's it going? Week or two ago, she was told by their German friend that stuff like this is basically on the level of an N-word or even worse. Uh, I just don't see how doing that is funny at all, especially considering the context and how I was. That wasn't even 100 years ago. That was like 80 years ago, which is not that long in terms of history. Learning Python today, nice. Tabulation-based coding. Yeah, one day I got to get to doing syntax coding at some point. What am I doing? Working on some UI. So we're getting all of this stuff tied in. Hold on, maybe I can open. Let me open up what it's going to look like. This is what we had before. So now we're basically changing how the ratings work and all of that, and tying it more into the game. So like, this is going to be the goal. This is basically like the beginnings of it. So when a player doesn't have a save or anything for that level, it'll just show incomplete. Which, unfortunately, the game's in early access and a lot of people already have saves. That's going to kind of wipe their progress to an extent. Kind of. Not really wipe their progress. It's going to wipe this stuff a little bit, unfortunately. Yeah. Which does suck. Yeah. But yeah, you know, Golden Apples. What's the game about? It is a top-down shooter. It's like your favorite action movie protagonist turned into a video game. that's the gist of it. You know, Carthy. When you hear, do I work in the game dev do I work in a game dev company, and how would I go about finding a job in this field? I'm a contractor, so I'm like part-time ish. How would you go about finding a job? I don't know a guy or person, know a person. uh, build a strong portfolio, build a strong demo reel, show off your skills, and just try to get in touch with people, and just like, yeah, I think that's one of the big ones is get in touch with people, talk with people. It's a tough industry. I'm lucky to even have a fucking job right now, to be completely honest. Is it on Steam? It is. It's on early access. It is on early access. Yeah. I need to update these screenshots. They're kind of old now. So basically, this is all of these changes are going to go towards our 1.0 update, and then I never have to look at this game again, except for when we do consoles release, whenever that happens. I still have to stare at this, actually. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah. Yeah. We're getting there. But now we need to I don't know why this is so small. I don't know why the whole thing is so small. Like, all my text is so tiny. Hello? Can you enlarge it a little bit? It's kind of hard to see. It's really hard to see. I can't tell what I'm looking at. Whatever. Where should I start building my game design document? Starting a new journey being a game dev. Some tips from a pro would be so nice. I personally am against writing a huge, enormous, extensive GDD that goes into the nitty gritty, because you're probably going to end up diverting from it anyways as you start working on your game. So what I would recommend is use anything that feels comfortable for you. If it's WordPad, if it's Notepad, if it's Trello or Notion, I would say just start with writing what you want the game to be. Survival game where you drive a boat and you're on the sea. You know, just like something really basic. Start with like a really basic kind of like hook or like premise. What you want the player to experience, what their challenges are going to be, but like really just very basics. Don't get down to like the nitty gritty where it's like Jeffrey saw Jim and Jim shot Jeffrey in the leg and now you have to, you know what I mean? Like, just start with like really basic shit. Like, I'm going to need an inventory where the player can have like 12 starting slots, and then that at least gives you a direction to go from. You know what I mean? Like, I think the idea of, for me, in terms of a GDD, the only reason why you should ever be super extensive with your GDD is maybe you're making like some really crazy game, or you have a big team and everyone needs to be on the same page. That I think is the only reason why you should like write a really extensive GDD. I would start with like that. Start with, is the game first person, third person, shit like that, you know? Any like references or inspiration that you have for that game, you could write that down. Maybe get some like pictures and screenshots, you know? Something to get you like hyped, motivated, you know? You need to make a gigantic GDD to make it work? Nah. I don't even know how extensive this game's GDD was. I really don't think it was extensive. In fact, I don't think we even had a GDD. Technically, this game was a game jam game beforehand, though, so I don't know. You don't really need a big one. You don't. At the end of the day, your GDD is just there to help you, right? You don't need to follow any standards or anything like that. So it's just whatever gets your project moving forward and organized and whatnot. That's it. You might not even need a GDD. Maybe you just write tasks, right? Just write tasks down, and then maybe you have a little document that has very basic like structure of what it is and whatnot. Is that Lan? How's it going? I was about to say Zlatan, but you do have Ibrahim, so I imagine maybe your name is a reference to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Console's gonna be tough to work with. I was able to get through some of the Xbox stuff, which is awesome. Now I just have to make it because I've never done it yet. So Bluetooth. Which platforms worked well for you to learn the required skills? What do you mean by platforms, Carthy? I need something to stay on track, organize my ideas, and not lose all of them in the process. Yeah, right. I would recommend just get Notion then, and just throw some tasks up. Or you can use a combination of Notion and Trello. Trello could be where your like subtasks are, where you're like actually actionable tasks, and then your Notion or your WordPad or Google Doc could be your like organization of your ideas. And then I'd say just do that, man. Is being annoyed at my pull requests and not getting reviewed within 2 weeks selfish? I don't know, man. I haven't worked in a company where I have to start doing pull requests. We just push to master branch and we just chaos. we just fucking soak in the chaos. Yeah. All right. So I was looking through. It's really weird because it's our end chapter screen keeps track of the rating that we actually have, which is very odd. I don't know why, but that's what we do. That's what we do. Where's the ratings being set? Maybe I should start writing stuff down for this. Where did you learn the skills? Were like just YouTube? Yeah, YouTube for the most part. YouTube, random GDC talks helps too, at times for specifics. But ultimately I just try to make things a lot. Any good courses about data-driven widgets like arrays, data tables, stuff like that? Not any courses in specific, no. For like things like item systems and stuff like that, I kind of just ended up just trying to make my own things. Like I just tried to do it myself. I don't think I ever really like watched a course or anything before that. Like the bottom line is when you're doing any sort of like data driven stuff, you're going to have your main widget, which keeps track of like the table or a grid or whatever. And then you're going to need a sub widget blueprint that basically is like the button or the thing that's going to get added to it. And then that could have a bunch of exposed variables that like read from your data, right? And that's basically you know, the gist of it. I don't really know if there's anything else that could, like, I guess it really depends on what you need to do, right? But you could consider this as data because it is following it from a data table. So yeah. Really fake it till you make it when it comes to programming. Yeah, that's basically how I learned a lot of my stuff. It's just doing, you know. You just learn a lot better just by doing and failing, and you know, just I think the thing to remember is failing or messing something up is not the end of the world. It's just progress. That's what it truly is at the end of the day. If you mess something up, it's progress because now you know what not to do next time or what to do better or whatever. That's how I like to look at it now. This game, you could say, is a financial failure, but damn, I bet you this game is basically going to probably build the foundation of my my future games that I end up making, and hopefully, you know, future games do well as well. But I learned a lot from this one, so failing is just another word for progress. Right, right. Exactly. I like that saying. You can't drive with a car in park. You got to start the drive. Right. Exactly. You gotta push the gas a little bit, even if it's scary. I like that. I like that saying. Yeah, it really does come down to that though. So like for data driven stuff, it depends on what you want to do. But I would start with that, right? When it comes to widget stuff, is you're gonna have a child widget, and then like the cool thing with widgets is that any widget you create will now appear in other widgets. So think of it just like blueprints, right? So we can take those user created widgets and we can add them as children in here. So something we did yesterday is all of these widgets, we ended up creating a child of them, which also cleans up your hierarchy. It makes it so much nicer. But if we edit the menu rating here, we can see, okay, this is all the stuff that we have here. We have a title box, and then you can create a variable, right? Make it instance editable, and then if you put it in pre-construct, anything you do in here will now appear in here. It's super, super cool. So you could follow the same structure for anything that's data driven. You just instead of adding it directly into the hierarchy, instead you'd be like you'd be doing this, right? And then you'd add to like the box. So let's say just add to vertical box, right? Right. You would be doing it more dynamically by using create widget, and then you create the widget and stuff like that for things like data. So that's what I do. Might not be the most optimized way of doing it, but hey, it works. So I don't know any other way of doing it. I don't know. I had to rewrite the AI for my game from scratch again because it was really dumb. That was a learning experience. Yeah, AI is a weird one. AI is like one of those things you just constantly go through iterations of it. Even my current AI for my game is like, it's like 4 iterations in, and it's still not like great or perfect. But yeah, I think AI is one thing that I want to improve a lot in, because I think AI is an interesting one, especially depending on the game. But most of my games are like enemy related. I feel like having a really good AI goes such a long way for a game, because that's like the primary challenge. You know how you have like a puzzle in a game? The puzzle having substance, enemies are that substance in a shooting game. They are the puzzles. And if they don't feel good, then what's the point? So I do need to work on my enemy AI a lot more. Okay. So, luckily in this menu, we just need to calculate the rating. We don't need to check if that's the right one to show. So we'll handle that first, and then we'll get through the other stuff. So let's go ahead and copy all these functions, I guess. I can't copy all of them. Well, I guess we'll just... I kind of want to make a function library for this. I kind of want to make a function for library for this. That way we can keep it consistent. It's one thing I'm like kind of annoyed about right now is if we copy paste this code, we're just rewriting it, which I think sucks. The only thing is we'll have to have the inputs for all of these, but that's okay. Like right here, we'll have to do deaths, which I believe is just going to be a stat, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah, I think I'll make a function library for this. I think that's ultimately I think the best thing to do here. What do I call this? I don't know, fucking score function library, scoring function library, I guess. Okay, so let's go here. Calculate kill rating. Can I make it pure? Yes. So if I add an input and name it this, will it consider it as... No, it doesn't. Damn. That's fine. And then the output of this is going to be the rating. So now we just need to swap all of these, which is really annoying. You know what, man? There. Problem solved. Cool. All right. Now, I should be able to just copy this and then paste it in here. Oh, yeah. Not a fan of doing this, but because honestly, I think it looks really ugly doing that, but oh well. Oh well, he's fine. Next we have calculate the deaths. So here's a problem. We use this stat value, so we're gonna delete that. And instead it's gonna be an input here. And for some reason, deaths is a float value. I don't know why. I'm sure I had my reasoning. Early stream? Yeah, I had to get up early because some shit had to be maintenance my apartment. So I was like, well, what am I gonna do? Go back to sleep like a degenerate? No, I guess I might as well fucking stay awake. Might as well stay awake and get some work done, I guess. Although, we actually could, in theory, actually just get the chapter name, and then it gets all of this for us. Honestly, it's kind of a great idea. That's honestly a fantastic idea. Now we just need to replace the clear time. Yo, Kenya, how's it going? We should pay the maintenance people to come over more often. I do want to start streaming earlier. I don't know what's with me, guys, all right? I don't know about you guys. I can't bring myself to... I know I want to wake up early, and even when I go to bed, I'm like, I'm going to wake up early tomorrow. It's going to be fucking sick. I'm going to get to work early. I'm going to be able to finish my work before, like, 5 p.m. It's going to be awesome. And then I wake up, and I'm like, man, I really don't want to get out of bed. Sorry, I was just reading some Slack messages. There's a problem sometimes when you compare a float to an integer, although Unreal does the node conversion itself when you plug it. Is there a problem sometimes when you compare a float to an integer? Well, before you compare them, you'd want to probably turn the float into an integer, right? So you'd either want to round it yourself or truncate it or whatever the kind of thing you want to do. That way you have a more accurate representation of what you'd want out of it. I think that's probably like the biggest thing there. Okay, enjoy your bed. Don't overwork yourself. The thing is, I'm not even overworking myself, guys. That's why I'm disappointed with myself. It's because I only work like max, like effective hours of working. I maybe only do like 4 to 5 hours of work every day on everything, contract work, etc. I just yeah, you know what I mean? And waking up early definitely helps with becoming more productive. It's a lot of yapping. I know, we yapping today. It's a lot of yapping. You ain't wrong, you ain't wrong. Platinum score. So we got platinum time and platinum score. In here, we're going to want... This is going to be the final score. This will make it so much better for us, because then we just have to get the chapter name. That's so good. So good. It will make this so much cleaner. What would you say is the best way to learn all about Unreal Engine blueprints? I would watch a tutorial and they use one I've never heard of. Is it just Unreal Blueprints documentation? Best way to learn all about Unreal Engine blueprints. I would say it really depends. I would say just like get into it, for me, sometimes what I do is I actually just like, I just try to search things up, you know what I mean? Set location, you know, and then turn off context sensitive. And then I slowly, I learned a lot through just doing that. And then to kind of get more info, I would search up sometimes, there's a YouTuber, what's his name? Matthew Wedstein? Is that his name? On YouTube. He does some stuff that he breaks down like specific nodes. That's really helpful. But other than that, yeah, otherwise read the documentation and just kind of like fuck around with stuff. That's another thing that I would recommend is like just, you see a node and you're kind of like confused what it does, just like slap it in, put a print string and see what it spits out. You know what I mean? That's like another good thing for that too. Hey, Windy Beard, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Thank you. How are you? Welcome, everybody. Can you recommend where to sketch a game for visuals only? Sketch a game for visuals. Paint? I don't know. What do you mean by sketch? Well, first off, I'm not a painter. Or I can't draw. I don't know how to draw. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. We're cleaning up a bit of code because we're working on this. We're working on our level select menu, which has this like rating system that shows your like best run. And now I'm just like cleaning up all our code so we can get ready to put that in too. Lots of calculations. It's gonna be great. I'm sure. I hope no one's gonna lag a bunch. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. Okay, so now that we've created a function library that holds all of these functions, now we can replace all of these with the function library versions. So let's go ahead and do that. Doing a little bit of cleanup. I'm sure this isn't going to break all my code, right, guys? Right. Find references real quick. Oh no, find reference is giving the function library version. Well, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. It's an early Crimson Dawn today. Well, it's not that early. I started the stream 30 minutes ago, so it was like 11:30. Not that early. I did a stream at like 9 a.m. one time, if I remember correctly. Now, that was early. Making a horror game, my main issue is modeling a story. I have a few friends helping me with story and concept art, though. Main issue is modeling and story. Yeah, I don't put any story in my games. I know that's not something that's good, but because of the fact that I'm just not a good story writer, so I just avoid story whenever I can. You know what I mean? Just I avoid story whenever I can. Now, that is, you know, on that subject of learning things and failing, story writing is technically a skill that you improve upon. Part of me just doesn't really care for it, even though I should. You start streaming when I start work? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You've been making up pretty good stories for when the V1.0 will come out. Hey, come on, man. Jeez. Come on, dude. Get the stat value deaths. Man, oh, come on, dude. That's a low blow. All right, that's a low blow. That's for calling me poor? I never called you poor. I wouldn't do that. I think. All right, calculate clear time rating. Oh, that's the wrong one. Peace out, Black Powder. Have a good one. Hope work goes well. Yeah, hope work goes well. This feels so much cleaner. Damn, I feel like I just like washed this code with soap. Damn. Soaped this code up. Hell yeah. Damn, what's with all the raids today? Fullbox, thank you for the raid as well. Thank you. Thank you. How's it going? Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope the stream went well. What's going on? What the hell? Did you guys plan all of this? Quick, show the gameplay. Yeah, sure. Here's the game. It's in the corner. Can't point. It's just a top-down shooter. It's nothing special. It's my top-down shooter. Okay. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're doing well. Stream is good. Working on polishing final details before the release of my game. Fullbox, if you got a Steam page, feel free to link it up. Completely by all means, feel free. Or if you got a itch page or whatever, wherever you're releasing. Okay, score, rating. Let's see here. Final score. Actually, I want to keep that one. I don't know what it's using for that. Block Shop. All right, let me check it out in a second. Hell yeah! Congrats on the release, though. Are you releasing in early access? Or are you releasing full release? What's the dealio there? Full release, dude. Hell yeah! That's this update we're currently working on is our full release, but we've been in early access for 4 years. So soon, freedom. My first solo commercial project. Hell yeah! Let's check it out. Oh shit. Dude, I like the look of it, man. It's got charm to it. So it's like, okay, this is going to sound ignorant. It's like Factorio, if Factorio was a puzzle, essentially. So this looks like it brings in things, squeezes it, then compresses it, or like if Factorio Shapes was a puzzle game. Yeah, that's kind of like, I guess that's the pitch, I guess. I hate when people compare my game to something, but players of games love to do that. It's like their comfortable thing, right? So I always like, very cool. I could see a lot of YouTubers playing this. There's a YouTuber that I watch that loves to, what's his name? The real architect or something. He loves to like play games. I feel like in this style, that could be a good YouTuber to go for. Yeah, I could see a lot of YouTubers playing this. Like this could be a great one. Yeah, sweet. First release looks great. Visually looks great. The concept looks great. I like the name, Block Shop. Yeah, very nice. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, very cool. Things getting combined, so that's what that is. Okay, I see what that screenshot is now. It's a combination. Interesting. Very cool. Yeah, Real Civil Engineer. That's the one. That's the one. That he might be a good a good YouTuber to reach out to potentially. Yeah, very cool, man. Congrats. Yeah, that looks like a really solid first release. Really solid. It's got a really good premise to it. Looks extremely polished. Very cool. We'll see how it performs. Well, nonetheless, right? You'll learn a lot from your first commercial release. I learned a lot from my first commercial release. And I think that was the real value that I got from that at the end of the day. There's more story than Super Hard 2. Hey, what the hell, man? Dude, I'm getting shot at today. I go live early, and then everyone's just like, let's just shoot this guy. Pew, pew. Dude, man, what the... Jeez. Well, I guess I'll just get to work then, I suppose. All right, so kills rating, first one. Calculate kill rating. Enemies killed, total enemies. Oh no, we don't keep track of the total enemies. Wait, do we? Uh-oh. Shit. Menu, chapter, struct. Kills are... No, wait. Kills are... Oh! Yes, yes. Oh, thank goodness. We keep track of it. It's an X and Y value. So we just break the... Okay, we're good. I planned ahead. Past me was smart. Past me was smart. Yes. I need my save file. Where the hell am I? Oh, just break. Hide everything but best record kills. Split this. X and Y. And then for the stat value, we're going to go ahead and do a append. Actually, would format... No, format wouldn't work because it's a string. Well, whatever. Just annoying because now it's going to have to convert it, and it just looks really ugly. Oh, well, you know. What can you do? Well, what can you do? Cool. Okay, so that's kills. That's our very first one. Next, we have accuracy. And then I need to go eat something. I'll be lurking. I completely understand. Go get yourself some sustenance. Sustenance. I think it's yeah. Let's just whatever sustenance. I totally understand. Yeah, I'm surprised any of you guys that raid the stream today are even able to talk at all. I usually just raid a stream and I'm like, all right, I'm out of here, motherfucker. I need to make myself a sandwich. I'm starving. Like near brink of death. All right. Calculate accuracy. I feel like I should be using I feel like I should be using what am I trying to say? Function libraries a lot more. I feel like I don't use them enough. Oh, wait. Do we want this to be a float, or do we want it? I feel like stylistically it would look better if it is rounded. So let's turn it into, I guess, an integer. What? Oh, yeah, I guess I gotta round it first. We'll round it to the nearest integer, and then we'll append it. Maybe you stream too long. Have you thought about that? I don't even stream that long. I just stream at a really bad time during the day where I'm like already hungry and I don't eat lunch. Yeah, you know, I could be making some better life choices. I definitely could. Could be. And we hear about the Battlefield Labs. I try to go on the website and then I got to put in a queue for 230,000 people, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm okay. I think you know what? Maybe I'll just try this out later or something. Yeah. You know, maybe I'll just, I'll just try this later. It's fine. Well, that's fine. I'll test out buggy Battlefield later. I don't even know how that queue system works or what it does. Is it just a queue to get into the website to begin with? Oh, next we got deaths. Calculate death rating. You have to list your gender before getting a sign up, so I'm out as they don't allow for Jedi Masters. All right. That's unfortunate. I guess. Yeah, I feel like this next Battlefield is EA's last stand, right? Which is kind of unfortunate because I think a lot of the studios are under EA as a like sub company, which is scary. I feel like a lot of AAA companies are kind of like on edge right now from a business standpoint. Best record rating, kills, accuracy, time, score. Difficulty. Where's deaths? Oh. That looks like something I forgot. Or am I just missing it? Best rating, kills, accuracy, time, score, difficulty. Deaths is total deaths, it's different. Well, oops. It was a shame I have forgotten. BR deaths. Gonna have to recompile all the files associated with it. Great, fantastic. I'm sure that's not gonna break anything. Oh, look at that. Woo! Huh? Oh, great. I'll turn that one on. Is it that bad? Probably not that bad, but why is death afloat? Oh, pass to me. What did you do? It's probably not that bad, but they seem to be like scrambling, and you know, I don't know if I would say scrambling. I feel like, well, who knows? Because we're seeing so many layoffs going on and so many like studio closures that it then begs the question: are they really that like off financially, or at these studios, at these large scale companies, or is it just like they just want more money in their own pocket. I don't know. Who knows, man? Are they downsizing because they think something is going to magically allow them to, I don't know. They want higher profits. I'm sure like firing half of their teams and all of their all of their leads and stuff like that is definitely going to allow them to have higher profits. Surely. I was told it ain't about the size. It's not. I think larger team scales, in my opinion, do cause problems, more problems than they actually solve. But I really don't think at these studios, I feel like having passion within those studios is at an all-time low. So it's going to be difficult to have a small-scale team that's more efficient. In other words, you get rid of staff and you have higher profits. But is that really true? You get higher profits for the current projects that you have selling right now, or the live service games that you have selling right now. But that will quickly fall off if those live service games aren't getting enough content. I guess in theory they could just contract and outsource everything, but I think that just causes problems for that studio down the line unless they're able to rehire. But then I guess the idea is they'll just rehire but pay everyone less. It gets you a bonus as an executive. What a mistake. We got deaths. Time. We need time. We need the time. By outsourcing, your tax requirements are also lowered as a firm. I don't know how that stuff works in the US. I feel like, well, that's not true. Are most of the layoffs happening in the US? I feel like a lot of studios are also laying off or having issues in the EU as well. And most likely Montreal and Quebec. The amount of times I see like companies or studios growing out of like ex Blizzard employee, 7 years, or ex X whatever, like. As a company has to pay your taxes. Well, they pay your taxes by minusing your income. They take it from your income, but technically that's paying your employee tax. So, unless there's like additional taxes that I don't know about when it comes to a corporation and employees. I don't think I'm ever going to worry about that though, because I'm never going to have an employee. It's just going to be me. If I ever release anything solo, I'm going to drop the X label in the description for memes, as it's completely worthless. In my opinion, it is completely worthless. In my opinion, it's fine if people do it, but whenever I see it nowadays, you know, it was okay. Like maybe the first 1 or 2 games, and then after that, I was like, all right, it's getting a little out of hand at this point now. It's getting a little, yeah, it's getting a little, yeah, it's getting a little, just kind of weird. I feel like it's an attempt at brownie points and really cheap marketing. personally. Time rating. Calculate clear time rating. Yeah. All right, how are we formatting the time? I think we had it in here. We have it in here. How are we formatting the personal record time? We are doing time seconds to string to text. That's it. All right. Oh, I guess. Well, I suppose. So we need the clear time. Active chapter. I can feel my mouse wheel starting to give out. It's really annoying. It's starting to lose some of its mouse wheel inputs. This is why I'm starting to buy cheap mice now. So it's like, because every single one of my mice just die. It's just not worth buying expensive mice anymore. MX Master 3 doesn't. Which mice is that? I've tried Razer, whatever the fuck, Death Adder. I've had Logitech mice, multiple. I used to have the MMO mouse, which was a weird one. I had the G502, I think, is the wireless one. I've had multiple, and either one of two things gives out. The clicks start double clicking, or the mouse wheel starts fucking dying. So I'm over it. I'm over buying expensive mice. MX Master 3 doesn't. Dude, I'm sure it would. Okay, I'm sure it would. All right, give it enough time, and I'm sure it would also bite the dust. I also do not like the look of this. I feel like I had a mouse that had a similar shape to this. Which one was it? Probably the Razer. No, not Razer. Which mouse had like that thumb rest? I don't remember which one had the thumb rest. I might have had a Logitech mouse or MX Master. Maybe not MX Master specifically, but one of the Logitech mice that look like that. And that one bit the dust. Yeah, right now I just have a SteelSeries Rival 3. I used to have another SteelSeries before this as well, and I was like, well, this is a cheap one. I know it works. Whatever, screw it. Just dies out after a year or two. I'll toss this one out, and I remember I was going through my storage one time, and I have like one of the luggage. I keep all of the old dead mice in there. Hardware mice. All of the dead hardware mice meant for a computer. Okay, just make it. Okay, good. Just making sure. And there's like 6 of them in there. I got a collection. I got a graveyard of computer mice. Yeah. It's a bummer that mechanical mice haven't become a hobby, like mechanical keyboards. Yeah, they kind of, I feel like they kind of just build these mice to be shit so that you buy another one. Honestly. I feel like, yeah. My old Logitech mouse wheel started to rust. Yeah, I think the thing is when mine start dying out, chances are it's probably like hair or something, and I can't be bothered to like remove the hair or anything. And then like put it back together, and I was like, whatever, dude. Whatever, man. Oh, whatever, dude. I'm over it. I noticed there was a duplicate in there when I searched it up. Sweet. What? Set completed ratings. Yes. Yes. All right. It's complete. Obviously, it's not going to show anything. Well, it shouldn't. Or maybe it will. No, it shouldn't, because technically we have nothing saving there yet. Progress, even though we don't see it yet. I'm gonna stand up for a quick second. All right, give me a second. Oh, my legs. Hello. What the push-ups? Dude, the guy that did the maintenance for my fucking cleaning my air conditioning put the heat up to like 24 degrees, dude. What the fuck? I'm like, why is it so damn warm in here? Motherfucker, he turned that shit up. He turned it up. Dude, what? Jeez. Logitech G305. When is that? Logitech G305. I think that might have been the wireless one that I had. It felt too small for me. Or was it G503? Oh, no, 503 is not the one I had. 502? No, that's not G501. Which one was that? G5, G3? Might have been the G305. Yeah, I had that at one point. I felt like it was too small for my hand. I got big hands. Well, they're not that big, but. Okay, so now, This probably needs a sound effect, eh? A little satisfying sound would do some wonders here. All right. Now what? We're probably gonna want to set the overall rating text block. At the end here. So, what do we got here? What do we got here? I'm trying to think. Well, we can probably copy the same code from this one. Okay, so here we got DCBASS plus. Which is weird because it shows we have a rating. Oh, it's because we used the same code. So, okay. Everyone's best run is going to technically be
Shit my pants, I
incorrect.
did.
Which is
We
not
talked about the latest
very
video
good.
Yet? D.
Or maybe it won't work because we renamed it to something different. I don't know. Metal, thank you for the prime. Did we talk about the latest TI video? No. I refuse to watch another video from that individual. I refuse. So we get the BR rating. And then we also get the couleur. J Nanite Drama Hour? No. I'm over it. I feel like if I keep talking about that individual, I'm going to sound... what's the wording I can think of here? I'm going to sound obsessed or something. I don't really care. You know what I mean? Coffee time. All right. Okay, we got the colors, we got the ranking. Let's see if it works. It technically should because... Actually, no, it won't because... because the difficulty is incomplete. So... no. Until we actually set that up, this will not work, which is good for us technically. 5. Yeah. So that's that. Show the rating properly in the right side screen. Yep, technically it will. Technically it will. New save system and save file override checking. Best run save file override checking. Cool. At some point, his content may become stale. I think his content has already become stale. But, hey, that's just me. Okay, what do we got here? I am terrified to work on this new save system. Just crushed an interview for a job. I hope by crush, I would use crush in a positive sense. So I would imagine you you killed it. You did a great job. I can't imagine a better answer to anything they asked. Hey, hell yeah. Just crushed an interviewer for a job. What the hell? They give a job after that? It depends on who it is. I'll crush mine on Monday. Thanks for the advice, guys. This is not legal advice. This is not legal advice. Do not crush your interviewer. Do I have to ask me twice? Should find out soon if I got it either way. Well, best of luck, man. Hell yeah. Palm grip is super comfortable. I just I mix it, but I'm usually claw grip. Albeit, I'm not the best person to ask in terms of health tips on my hands because my hands are now stuck in like this pose now, so that's not very good. And when I sleep, I clench my fists. Yep, it's so fucking over. It's so. I'm ready to fight. Yeah, I'm ready to beat some shit up in my dreams. I have to do more hand stretching. That's ultimately what I have to do. Okay. Well, okay, so now we just need to rewrite our entire save system. Hand stretching, that's a thing? Yeah. You stretch all your, like, your fingers and stuff. You can even do this. You, like, stretch your fingers. You know? I don't know how fucking useful it is. Honestly, you probably got to do that, like, for a long time for it to even have much of a difference on your hands. Used to do that back in my old Guitar Hero / Rock Band days. What's the purpose of it? It's to basically, like, I don't know, stretch. Listen, man, I'm not a doctor. How do you want me to fucking? It's for flexibility, I guess. I'm a game developer, not a doctor. What's the purpose of it? I don't know. So your hands don't become fucking rocks or something? You giving us health advice? No, I never said I'm giving you health advice. I'm saying this is like stuff that I was doing, although I don't do it often. I remember I learned a little bit about finger flexibility because I was when I started getting more into like playing the not more into when I started learning the guitar. One of the first things they were like is like, dude, you gotta stretch your fingers or else you're gonna fuck up your hands. Like, okay, all right, well, I don't know, man. I saw that F chord. That fucker's gonna fuck up your hands no matter what. No matter how much stretching you do, whatever that chord is. Some may right. Some may right. Whoever made that up, horrible. There's employee guidelines on employees working in an office for most, if not all, countries. Yeah, those are just guidelines. Do you think anybody follows the guidelines? Employee guidelines. That's hilarious. That's just to save the company's ass in the case of a legal lawsuit. They could just be like, well, we have guidelines that we recommend to our employees. I knew a guy who could bend his fingers like they were made out of rubber. That guy didn't have any bones. Got jelly bones. One people forget about it the most is monitor height, which states the top of the monitor must be the same as the height of the person looking at the monitor. Well, you know, it's close enough. Depends if I slouch. I probably should raise it a little bit, but you know, whatever. Where am I? Close enough. Hot dog sausage fingers like, yow! Why does that sound like you're trying to make that noise from Tom and Jerry when he like screams? That's like the only thing I can think of when you have like, yo! I can't even do the sound effect. It's just such a timeless sound. How much do your fingers flex in the opposite direction they're supposed to? For me, it's like 40 degrees. Not much. This is like brother, I got no flex. Brother, I got 15 degrees. It's 15 degrees. I got Yeah, I can't do any of what you guys are saying. Y'all got weird fingers. Everything, everywhere, all at once. I've never, ever heard of that acronym in my life. In my entire life, right? 27, 28, 26. I forgot how old I am. 27 years. Never heard of that ever in my life. Movie? Everything, everywhere, all at once. It's a movie? Yeah. I don't watch shitty movies. I only watch I only watch Marvel movies, all right? Hey, listen, I only watch Marvel movies, all right? I don't know what this other movie is. Is it a horror movie or something? Everything, everywhere, all at once? When an interdimensional rupture unravels reality. Dude, this is an anime. All right, just the start of that entire text there. Everything, everywhere, all at once? Oh, you know what? I think I saw the trailer for this. Oh, I see the sausage fingers. Yeah, I see the clip. That's interesting, I guess. All right. Oh shit, my favorite French Canadian is streaming. Hello, XQC? He's live? I'm not French Canadian, by the way. So you must be talking about XQC. It's an anime in real life. They already tried to do that with Avatar. I still remember when I saw that shit in theaters. Won an Oscar? But who is Oscar? But like seriously, who is Oscar? Why is it called an Oscar? Is it because a guy called Oscar was like, "Hey, here's some gold"? Why is it called Oscar? Why not like Jeffrey or something? I guess it doesn't sound as enticing. Oh, here's a Jeffrey. Uh, okay. Let me stop staring at this and get to work. I'm shutting down. my brain is shutting down. Okay. So we need to work on the new save system. Where do we do that? It won 7 out of the 11 awards it was nominated for. Yeah, I'll maybe watch the movie someday. Yeah, you know, maybe someday, you know. Let's see here. What the hell is all of this? Total enemies, set score, sub ratings. Hmm. Okay. But where do we check if the oh, I don't think it's in here. I don't think we check in here if the save file should be overwritten. First off, let's just do this real quick before I go crazy. I think it's in a different home. which I would think is in the probably the game instance. Yep. I don't know why we're calculating the accuracy again here. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I am confused. Okay, we don't care about this part. What we care about is this part. Oh my. Well. Harrison Ford gave the award. Played the character short round in the Temple of Doom. Good old Indiana Jones, huh? Dude, I don't remember anything from Indiana Jones. I just remember it's probably the reason why I am scared of spiders and fire ants. Although I don't know when and where I would ever encounter fire ants, but if I do, I'm running. I'm out of there. Was it fire ants? I think it was fire ants, right? In one of those movies. Yep. Yep. Spiders. Snakes, I'm okay with. Rats, whatever. It's fine. But spiders. Something about spiders. I also feel like, you know what it is? You know what also made me scared of spiders and all that shit? It must have been one of those newer movies for, I want to say it's Skull Island or like King Kong or whatever. Some of those scenes are disgusting. Now, I don't know if I'd call them spiders. They're more like, I don't know. They feel and look like spiders. It's enough for me to get disgusted. All right, so when we don't have a chapter index, that means this is a fresh save, which means all of these values are basically like first time. So where are we keeping track of? I need to see where we're keeping track of like enemies. I guess. Do we not keep track of that stuff? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We don't need to do these. Or what is this doing? Hold on. It just does a find. I'm actually kind of surprised that we did not make this a pure function. Can you make this a pure function in an interface? Maybe that's why we didn't do it. Nope, you can't make it pure. Darn. Darn. And then this one's leftover enemies. So these are the kills, and these are the leftover enemies, if any. All right. Oh yeah. Cool. So that's the kills. Then we need to do accuracy. Yeah. All right. Whatever. We just have to do this. We just have to do this once. We just have to do this once. All right. Total kills. Total melee kills. Oh shit. Wait, did I forget to do something? I think this is missing one variable. Missing a variable in here. We're missing melee kills. What? Yep. Oopsies. It's all worth it in the end. This is going to look like lasagna. It's going to look like a bunch of puke colors. Mostly green. Because it's mostly integers. Alright, well, you know. Session stats. Surely, one of these is deaths. Yes. We can put that there. Yep. Total runs, we would consider that as 1 because it's your first run. Right? Right. Next one, clean suit. I believe is clean suit. It's just clean suit. So we'll put that in there. Cool. Sweet. It's all worth it in the end? Yeah. Surely. Surely. The guy that brought it in my house carried it like it was made of bubble wrap, so I signed for it, and then looked at the box, super king size, and it weighs 62 kilograms. I can't get it up the stairs and I want to sleep tonight. Well, time to leave it outside or in the garage or wherever it is. Yeah, dude, you always got to get those people to bring that shit in. Even pay them a tip if you can. Yeah, hell no, dude. Total executions, I believe. I'm pretty sure that is a thing. Is it not? Kill, environment, player injured. Execute. Yeah, it is. Thank goodness I did this. Past me was a genius. I don't say that often, but in this moment, he truly was a genius. Now, surely we have to have a stat in here for melee kills, right? Kill dash melee. Man, he just knows. He just knows. Crazy. Crazy. Although there's one stat missing in here, which I should probably get to. Which is melee kill run. Which is a... I guess an int point? Where the hell am I? So we'll make an int point. This is the total enemies killed. So we can, oh man. Ooh, yeah, you know, this is gonna be bad no matter how you look at it, okay? Like, nothing is saving this. Alright, nothing is saving this. This is just, yeah, this is gonna suck. Alright, did we do everything in here? BR difficulty. BR difficulty is just your difficulty. BR score is just your score. Your BR time is just the time. Deaths is the deaths. And then accuracy is... I don't know where we're saving accuracy. Are we saving accuracy anywhere in here? Apparently we are. What? Where? Where? Oh, at the beginning. Oh, good for me. It's underneath BR kills. Okay, well, could you mind? Can you move a little bit? All right, thanks. Okay. Yep, this truly did turn into modern art. This really did turn into some modern art. Yep. What can you do? It's a Space 3000 mattress by Sleep Soul. Dude, I just got a fucking IKEA mattress, man. I don't know what the hell any of that means. It's not spaghetti code, it's flavorful. Yeah, dude, it's got charm to it. All right, it's got charm to it. You wouldn't understand. Hold on, I'm just reading something. Okay, sorry. He's not ordering DoorDash right now? No, I'm reading Slack fucking messages for work, man. You need a good mattress, spend a third of your life on it? Yeah, I know. I just don't want to deal with having to bring in a new mattress and then having to take out the old one. Oh, God, I hate that. This guy's streaming again, not in our important meeting. That should definitely not be just an email. I live in a dorm. I get the mattress they give me. It's abuse. Should file a complaint. I agree, though. In my case, the two things that are always worthwhile investments for me: good work chair, which honestly this one does the job for me. I do want to try a Herman Miller, but bro, it's expensive, and I gotta get my teeth done, and that's gonna be expensive, and like, it's gonna suck because apparently an Invisalign makes you kind of have a lisp, So I'm going to be like on the stream talking like this a little bit probably, which is going to be great. I can't wait to do that for a full year. That's going to be great. I can't wait to get made fun of. Twitch chat. Ruthless. But yeah, a chair and a mattress. Those are probably like the two best investments that you could probably like ever make in your life. I will agree. Mattress probably number one for most people. You half of your life is like on a fucking mattress. Invisalign cost me about $7,500. My quote that I was told is gonna be like $6K Canadian. So not too bad. I just want to get it done early before my teeth like get worse. Like I can tell my teeth like a few years ago it started to get like I could start telling my teeth were like starting to fucking move and shit. I'm like, uh-oh. It's really funny because it's the bottom teeth that are moving and my top teeth, which still have my wisdom teeth in the back, are for the most part fine. It's like, huh? I don't know what I'm going to do with these top teeth, with these wisdom teeth. I don't know. I'm fucking terrified of doing a removal. Although I know I probably should. I got mine out when I was 17. I don't even think my wisdom teeth came out when I was 17. And I only have the top teeth. I don't even have bottom wisdom teeth, which is kind of weird. I had 3 of them removed in one session. Greatest 2 hours of my life. Apparently, my partner told me that the top wisdom teeth are way better than the bottom because gravity kind of helps you. Like post surgery or whatever you would call it. Because you have a lower chance of them getting like infected or getting an infection because food getting stuck there and whatever. Would Canada pay for the wisdom teeth removal or is it considered cosmetic? Canada paying? Oh man. I'm pretty sure all dental stuff is yourself. You pay all that shit yourself. I heard just the other day that we're getting to the point where you could lose our wisdom teeth forever. What was the point of wisdom teeth at all to begin with, I guess? Like, I guess maybe, like, evolution-wise, we used our wisdom teeth back then. But now it's, like, different because we don't really, I guess, need that as much. Are we going to get to the point, like, thousands of years from now where we just don't have teeth at all? No one has teeth. Well, everything's a smoothie, so evolution wise we just never needed teeth. We just don't need them. Everything's a smoothie. This is a burger steak. That's the plot for WALL-E. And don't they still have teeth in WALL-E though? Yeah, I just don't have my bottom wisdom teeth. It's weird. I just have my top wisdom teeth, which I guess is kind of good. But they're like fully grown out. Like they're full on tooth. Yeah. So I'll see. Maybe I end up getting removed or something. I have no clue. Like my mouth, I think, is big enough right now, and I don't have any pain from them, but are you sure you don't have it, or is it fully ingrown? I'm pretty sure I got an X-ray, and they would have told me if I had an ingrown wisdom tooth. Like, I literally just don't have bottom wisdom teeth. Well, we'll see. My Invisalign dentist or whatever is going to be able to see my x-rays again and see what they say. I haven't seen it in a year, so. You get older and it'll be like 10 times worse in your 40s. Yeah, it's probably best that I just do it before I turn 30. My process is done. I was at the dentist 3 times in the past 3 weeks, not going again for 6 months. That fucking sucks, dude. Have you looked at the regression rates for Invisalign? What are regression rates? I don't know what that is. As you get older, wisdom teeth are far less of a problem. Well, your mouth does get smaller as you get older, so, or I guess that's the general idea. My jawbone was smashed a bit to get my bottom two out. What the hell are they doing in the damn fucking surgery room? So my wife's teeth started to move back again slowly after the treatment. Oh, well, I'm gonna get a wire, so at least the front teeth are gonna be fine. But I don't know. We'll find out. Like, there's no point of doing an Invisalign if you don't end up getting something that fucking keeps that shit there. At that point, is you gonna get an Invisalign what every 5 years or something? Like, do the process all the time. Yeah, you gotta. I'm gonna probably get like wires or the metal, whatever they're called, the metal plate that they put on the back of on the front teeth or whatever. That's how they make their money. I think teeth are like always just an ongoing thing that you just constantly have to take care of. It's so, dude, being an adult is hard, man. You gotta take care of your fucking diet, your teeth, your toenails, your fucking, it's crazy. Dude, your eyes. Man, why can't I just be a fucking computer or something? Gotta make money. Oh my goodness, dude. Crazy. Noob question, do you ever open up Unreal and just start messing around for fun? Is it possible to do that without having a preset goal or project? You can definitely do that, Viper. I think the barrier of entry to doing that can be a little bit harder than like other hobbies, for example. But you definitely can. I think it's just like there's a lot more setup to, I think, really being able to do that. But you could definitely do it for sure. In fact, I'm making a like a beginner kind of course curriculum type thing, and literally the first course or first lesson is just getting in there and messing with shit. Just like connecting just a bunch of marketplace assets like this one, Assetville Town, like free ones, and just fucking around in the scene. I think it's when you start wanting to, it's when you want to start making complex stuff like systems, that becomes a little bit tougher. Will that be on YouTube or some other platform? This is just going to be just a written text thing. I don't think I'm going to make videos for them. Well, maybe some of them I might make sub videos or something, but yeah. But I'm still working on it. Like I haven't had time to work on this. Oh. Boom, boom. Wait for the sale then, I guess? No, it's not going to be a course. It's just going to be a free thing. I might make a video like showing it and then being like, hey, here's the Notion link so you could check it out and kind of follow it yourself. I might still make some videos and then link to them in there. Like I think I did that already. Oh, no, I haven't. But I did make an interaction system video before, so I'll probably like link some of that shit in here. I did back that AI in games Kickstarter, so I'm hyped for that. I don't know what that is. When I first opened Unreal half a year ago, I messed with making an environment, probably made the most unoptimized piece of shit. Yeah, well, you know, it's your first thing. What do you mean? For an AI programming course. Ah, okay. Very cool. All right. Well, now that we have the first ever save set up, I'm going to puke. Now we just need to do this part. All right. All right. Okay. So, yeah. The totals are going to be easy because we just add the totals from here and here, and then yeah, we just plus it. Where the fuck I am? All right, here it is. Yeah, and then we just and then I just grab this, and then I put it here, and then I do this, and then I hide this. Total kills, total melee kills, total deaths, total runs, total clean sweeps, total executions. I think we might have to clean this up, guys. All right, and then we just plus, and then plus, and plus, and then this one can just be +1, and then plus. I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud of this, but alas, someone's got to do it. It's got to get done. Okay. All right. Total runs. This one's total kills. Total melee kills. Which one's this? Total deaths. Right. Clean suits. Let me double check. All right, good. And executions. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to probably collapse the nodes and just hide it. Can't see it, can't see it, can't see it. All right, collapse nodes. Add totals. All right, we got a return value, return value, return value, return value, return value. All right, so first return value is kills. Then we got melee kills. Then we got deaths. Runs. Clean suits. And executions. All right, take a look in here. Surprisingly, not horrendous. Could be better. But, you know, anything could be better. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the old Silent Hill 2? Oh, yeah. They used fog. Oh, are you talking about the remake? The remake. I know the original, they used fog as a trick for Culling objects. Where the fuck am I? Where the hell? Where the hell? Oh, I'm over here. I just have to look where the fucking lasagna is, and then we find it. Very good. If Crimson was a network engineer? Hey, I would do a better job, okay? I do a better job. All right? Oh, God. Imgur really just has some weird... What is going on in here? Is it weird? What's going on? I was spooked. I got spooked. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, I think we're gonna have to change all these though. All of the actually wait, no, personal records is fine. However, the best rating, best run rating, we're gonna want to change that one probably. Yep. All of the best run stuff, we're gonna do that in a different way. Okay, so. Go ahead and just do that real quick. All right, really, man, can't you? Fine. For now, we'll just do that. Okay. All right, hold on. This looks fine. You don't understand. There's just a lot of data we're working with here. We're just working with a lot of data. Okay, there's a lot of moving parts in here. You could waste so much time pointlessly trying to make it look too clean, though. Listen, I just have to look at this once, and then it fucking works. All right? All right? Once it works, it works. You know what I mean? Right? So, personal record stuff is fine. So we can collapse this. Personal records. Why are these crisscrossing? So this will be PR difficulty. I guess we'll just name it like this. Score and time. All right. Look at that. All we're literally doing is just hiding this insanity. we're not even, we're just hiding the fuck ups. All right, we're just hiding it. That's all we're doing, which is fine because like I'm gonna need space to do the where the hell am I? I need space to do the best run stuff. Yep, I'm gonna have to make some space there. Yep. Yeah. My total kills is currently minus 2 billion. Hold on, let me check. Hold on. It's a plus. We're fine. Everything's fine. Total runs. That's fine. Everything's fine. Yandere dev ass game file. Dude, it literally is not. The main game instance has a lot of code. Yeah, well, it's the game instance. What do you want from me? It's got a lot. It's got a lot of. It's doing a lot. This guy's the legend. Saw a job for AI earlier today, working for some organization for like 158K a year, working from home. They don't know anything about AI. So you could like bullshit your way through and just get paid 150K a year? Dude, I'm in the wrong industry. Have you seen Yandere Dev's code where the whole game is just one long ass singular code file? That's all of Randy's games, and he's doing just fine. Listen. It's all about who's grasping the singular file, code file. All right, that's what matters. All right, who's grasping it? Damn, that really... Look how the pixel density of this fucking section versus everything else. Jeez. Jeez. It's dense. It's dense. That shit dense. I have a similar contract and been locked out for 2 months while getting paid. There's some really crazy shit out there where you just wonder, how the fuck are these companies making money and then somehow just throwing that shit out? Like, it's crazy to me. Is it because you have so much code? Yeah, and honestly, I just like, I could organize all of this by turning them into collapsed graphs, and I'm sure there's a lot of code in here that I could probably clean up as well, to be fair, but... yeah. It could be worse. Well, it could be worse. You know. Okay, so now we just need to work on the best run. The best run. Right. The best run. The best run, right. Well, let's get a notepad open. If best run rating is greater than the previous BR rating, allow override. So if your overall rating is better than your past overall rating, we're just going to choose that as the thing. Right. Or if BR rating is the same as previous BR rating, then check below. What is this, some kind of text-based Microsoft Paint? How am I supposed to learn anything from this? Yeah, sorry, man. I don't have 7 years of Blizzard experience. I can't fucking help you. Okay? This is Crim++. I like that. You could bullshit your way into some cushy numbers. I don't know, man. I'd rather learn C++ and become a giga game dev and like have a very strong foundation. Hopefully for the rest of my career. Hopefully. You know, that's what I want to... That's what I would want to do rather than bullshit my way into like an AI thing. I guess you could do that and you just make your money and then you do like actual good stuff on the side. But like, I want to build a studio, you know? That'd be cool. Certainly raise my eyebrows. I get it. Yeah, no, I get it for sure. Do I ever mess with actual C++ and UE? I do. But I'm not very good yet. I'm not 100% comfortable with it just yet. With the syntax and everything, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. F name, you know, all those things, F text, all that shit. I don't know why they call it F. I don't know why. F? Why F? If the BR rating is greater than the previous BR rating, allow override. Makes sense. So that is the core thing. But if the BR rating is equal to the previous BR rating, then check below. It means fuck. Fuck text. The F prefix was originally for floats, and then it just got out of hand. If I recall. guys, this is getting out of hand. F text. F name. Shit. I swear there was an actual reasoning for it. I just don't remember. Isn't there another prefix as well? U? U, I think, is anything Unreal related, like a U class. I see a lot of programming people use an F prefix for structs, which is weird. At least in C++, I'm pretty sure if you do not have an F prefix for structs, it just doesn't fucking work. It's yeah. B for Boolean, right? Right. What does the F prefix on classes and structs stand for? UHT enforces it for all reflected U structs in order to have a consistent mapping from reflected data. So I guess the F prefix just grew to be used as the basic prefix for structs. If I were to guess, it's probably something to do with like garbage collection or something internally with Unreal's like system. F stands for fantastic. What the hell does the F stand for? Timmy? The F in the Unreal Engine naming convention originated in F vector, where it stood for floating point vector, U for Unreal's management, right? And T for templated containers, A for actor subclasses, and F just stuck around for simple structs. I guess because a vector is technically a struct of 3 float values, I suppose. Behind the scenes. Motherfucker's crazy. You know, F for programming. You have Olden here. Flumen. Flumen. Jeez. So silly. So silly. What a silly game engine. Next up, reacting to devlogs. No. Don't worry. We're getting past this part. We got to get past this part right now. If BR rating is greater than the previous BR rating, allow override. Or if BR rating is equals to previous BR rating, then check below. If BR rating is less than previous BR rating, skip override and use previous. I'm doing some pseudocode. At least this is how I see pseudocode personally. So if BR rating is equals to previous BR rating, then if BR rating is equals to previous BR rating, then okay, so we want every value to be more than or equal to the previous rating, the previous thing. I feel like I'm back in my programming class. Am I saving the previous ratings? Yes, technically. So we where the fuck I am. So this is our current ratings. When we break the struct, this is our previous ratings. So we're in this section, you can see that we're comparing from previous to current. I canceled my Amazon Prime. The last day is the day the new Prime Gaming keys are released. Dude, every time I redeem anything from Prime Gaming, I just never play those games. I can't be bothered in doing any installation process outside of Steam. I'm part of the problem. I'm part of a problem, whatever problem that might be, which is, I guess, Steam just having a chokehold on PC gaming. Epic isn't awful. I'd argue it's as bad, if not like maybe a little better than like Origin and all those other fucking shitty ones, but I think the only reason why I'm so like, what's the word I'm looking for? Contempt? Like okay with it, like whatever, is because like I have it for my fucking work and shit. There's another BioShock game? Is there a trailer? Or are you talking about another BioShock for Prime Gaming? Oh, for Prime Gaming. Ah, okay. If the BR rating is greater than the previous BR rating, allow override. If BR rating is less than previous BR rating, skip override and use previous. Or if BR rating is equal to the previous BR rating, then check all values and see which one is greater than previous. That last one is gonna suck fucking balls, okay? Because like the first one, it's easy. Okay, well the overall rating is higher. That means everything is good. So we just use all the new values. Then in then for this last one, we're gonna have to check everything. Prime Gaming was Chivalry 2. I think I got Chivalry 2 for free on Epic, or I bought it on Epic. I don't remember what I did there. Make sure you only check it if you need to. Well, we literally only check this at the end of a level. So I'm not too worried about computation because it quite literally is just done once at the end of a level. All of this shit here, save chapter session, is just when you end a session. That's about it. That's about it. Vad with the 4 years. Damn. I've been streaming for that long. Kind of want to play those new Spider-Man games, but they're so expensive. I don't think those games are for me. Like, I played it, like, a buddy of mine, I think, a long time ago, brought his Spider-Man game for, like, the PS5 or some shit. And I was like, yeah, that's cool and all, but, like, I don't really care. I don't really, it's just not my type of game, I think, ultimately, so. Have you seen Angerfoot? It kind of reminds me of your game. Yeah, Angerfoot's just a better version of my game. It's just a better version of my game. There's another game also coming out that's basically a better version of my game. Or not version, it's just a better game. What was it called? It was the one that took place in Florida. It was like a Miami kind of thing. Anybody remember? Great, we got another fucking storytelling song again. Hotline Miami? No. It's starts with a B. I think I retweeted it on Twitter. Hold on. No, not Scarface. Although I think there is references to Scarface in it, actually. Funny enough. Jackal. Yeah. This game looks too fucking good, man. I don't know if I can play this trailer on stream because it has like copyrighted music. So let me I'll just show this on Twitch and then not on YouTube. Cuz we're about to be in a world of hurt if I do that. Looks too good, man. It even has sex. Crazy. I can't beat that. It's the animations could use a bit of work. Yeah, some of them are a little bit janky, but I think it's because they're using physical animations. I don't know. My game looks like poop compared to this. I think this one just looks really good visually, like really good. Got such a put together visuals. Did they buy the rights to the song? I would assume so. Angerfoot looks great. Angerfoot is super sick. I like how Angerfoot has the in-between section where you talk to someone, get a little bit of lore. Yeah, I could add that, but it's fucking. Are there any current games you like? The last game I was playing was Marvel Rivals, just because. Fuck it. How you doing, by the night? There's also Cruel. That's more similar to Angryfoot. Angryfoot or Angerfoot? You got me twisted. Does look like Miami, even though it's Vegas. Oh, you're right. It is Vegas. Is it Vegas? I don't know. It just reminds me so much. Oh, I guess it is because the desert in the background. I don't know. It reminded me of Florida for some reason. I think it's the colors. It's got a fucking Florida vibe to it. And then the alligator and then the palm trees. I feel like the colors scream out Florida to me. Don't know why. It's too much desert for Florida. Oh yeah, I know, but like. Cruel. Oh, this game. Yeah. Yes. Yes, very cool. Man. I wish I came up with a better like overall replayability design for Suit for Hire rather than linear levels. But alas, live and learn. Live and learn, whatever. Live and learn. What can you do? All right, where's my notepad? My trusty notepad. If the BR rating is greater than the previous rating, allow the override. If the BR rating is less than the previous BR rating, skip override and use previous. What the hell is this guy waffling? The first one's easy to do. The second one's easy to do. The third one, well, yep. Yep. Try to quibble your game, I would be repeating that which you already know of. I would say there's two problematic factors with this game. One, there's no gameplay variation. It's just constant shooting, running, and shooting, which is fine, but there's usually something to break that up. And you could say that lore or whatever, set pieces in between levels could be your way of breaking that up, definitely, for sure. But I'm not very good at that. I'd probably come up with something extremely cheesy, which, you know, probably something. The other element I would say is there's not enough replayability between levels. And I would argue making replayable levels is such a difficult fucking thing that even in my head I can't grasp like what is the elements that make such a replayable level. And maybe this score system will allow replayability to shine a bit more. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, so we need to check the past chapter and check the rating. Your difficulty is very high early on, and wasting people is not fun as a result. Should be fun taking out minions, not a hassle. Difficulty very high early on in the game? Difficulty very high at the beginning. I don't know if I would... Difficulty very high in the beginning. I think the thing is the game as a whole, its core design is it's a challenging game no matter what. So I don't know if I'd say like the difficulty's high at the beginning. Like we kind of only throw like I think the first level only has like 14 enemies in total, if I remember correctly. Something around there. Now if I were to go back and redesign this game, honestly, I'd probably just give the player a fucking health bar, to be honest. I know that changes the design as a whole, but I'd honestly just probably give them a fucking health bar. Trying to design a game around, oh, you die in one hit, fuck, it sucks. It's just ass. Maybe I could add more checkpoints in level 1, I guess. I could add a checkpoint or two. Like I guess I could add a checkpoint or two, one or two. New enemy type, child, and you can add the first level that makes Suit feel like Anakin in episode 3. The younglings! Who would do this? Alright, so we got our first part, which is checking if it's more than... Like 1 dude at a time to begin with, rocking up down corridors, wasting 1 dude at a time with corridors no wider than 3 characters at a time. You could run that for 3 levels, then widen the spaces at intervals. Angerfoot makes you replay by beating it different ways, like get 10. We have challenges, so we kind of do try to like encourage replayability, but I don't think anybody, like, I don't think everybody really like cares about that stuff. I don't know. If we were to change the first intro level, I have no clue how we would fit going into like corridors and stuff within the structure. Like we spawn, I think the most basic enemies, I think just grunts, and then 1 merc, I think in the first level, if I remember correctly. One thing I could do, I think, is improve the AI movement. Make it more predictable. Because sometimes they like move. I don't know why they're pathfinding. Like this guy right here, I don't know why his pathfinding leans to go here. I don't know why his pathfinding directs him there. It makes no fucking sense why he's even running back there. It makes no sense why he's running back there. Like, let me see, actually. I want to see. What is he doing? See, now he's going straight ahead. See, that's a bit weird. Doing some weird stuff. Straight away, the level requires me to look 270 degrees. Uh, 270 degrees. I think you're basically just looking in front of you, but I don't know. I digress. Whatever. I guess we could just throw 1 or 2 enemies at you for the first level, but I feel like that would be the tutorial at that point. I think the thing is, if I make the beginning too easy, I have a feeling that the player would get bored very fucking quickly. But like, I guess we could do a more introductory level. Maybe it's like you finishing up a contract and then you get on this long one. That's why we kind of did a different structure for the newest levels. We kind of went away from like, oh, start to finish. Instead, it's just like miniature contracts. Like we could, in theory, like add a couple in betweens. But in my opinion, I look at the training as that kind of like thing. So yeah. Yeah, I could always do like a really fucking simple level. Call it level 0 or something. Did I make my own font? I did not. No, I think what was this font again? This is bleh, 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 bleh. It's bleh, bleh. It's bleh, 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 bleh. It's Poppins, I think. We have multiple fonts, but Poppins I think is the main one that we use. Poppins. Poppins. All right. Anyways, so back on track. I don't know if I want to select in here. If BR rating is greater than the previous BR rating, allow override. Um, I'm trying to think here. Hold on. If it's more than this, true. I actually don't think we want to select in here. Or if this is equal to this, we're going to be doing a lot of comparing in here. So it has to equal the previous BR rating or be over the previous rating. Makes sense. Makes sense, I think. I think it makes sense. I believe. I think so. Hey, peace out, cat. Have a good one. Yeah, the thing is, what I learned is some players just completely skip the tutorial, and then they're like, dude, I ran out of ammo. What the fuck do I do? It's like, motherfucker, execute the enemy, but you don't know that because you didn't play the tutorial. Super quick. Although I guess we could maybe tutorialize stuff in like the fucking intro. But classic. I don't know how to play game. Negative review. You ask them if they played the tutorial. No. Why would I do that? Well, why would you keep your brain? Here, just give it to me. There are people who can't grasp the glory kill system in Doom. More doomed. Doomed. see what I did there? Okay. Steam should remove negative comments like that after you follow them like that. The thing is, it's still technically a valid comment. It's still technically, at the end of the day, a valid negative review. It's still technically a valid review, even though it's the player that fucked up. But still, at the end of the day, their experience has been in shambles. So then, as a dev, you could argue, or someone arguing with a dev, well, maybe your tutorial isn't good enough, or maybe you didn't tutorialize the elements good enough for that player who has only like 16 available brain cells at once. So, like, what are you gonna do with that? Okay, well, 2 of those brain cells is them reminding themselves to fucking breathe for one. Yeah, like, as a dev, you just gotta figure out, okay, what can I do to make that better? Those elements of tutorialization. Is it when they execute an enemy, maybe it needs to be more obvious that they're gaining ammo during that, to then make it quicker for them to realize that that's what they have to do, stuff like that, right? Literally the entire idea of secondary weapons and adding secondary weapons, well, for one, it was cool, and it adds a cool element to the game, but 2, it was mostly because people kept running out of ammo. And they were not able to, they did not know that they can melee attack enemies to execute them. So, We do have difficulty settings, and I do plan on making the difficulty settings actually modify AI behavior a bit more and stuff like that. So then it's a bit easier, which also makes the later difficulties, you know, more challenging for players that actually care for it and whatnot. Have you thought about flashing a the screen red and then putting a prompt on screen? Also yellow paint. I literally skipped the entire yellow point. I literally just put fucking arrow decals in the direction where they have to go. I just skipped the whole idea of even making it subtle. I forgot how your tutorial goes. Is it in-game step-by-step pause style tutorial? I think we could probably make it better in the way where it's like a player can be a lot faster with it, but essentially it's like you go in, you complete the thing that it asks you to do, and then you proceed. I think we could probably improve it, but it's like, you know, I just don't really care enough for it, I guess. It's literally do the thing that it's asking you to do and then proceed forward. And we could probably make it like actual tutorialized. And like the player's just running through like a concrete fucking kind of thing. Like that could be the way that we tutorialize it instead. That way they're not bogged down by like the speed of the thing, I guess, but aha, of course. There we go. How many comments did I get in terms of like players not playing the tutorial or like not understanding the game? I don't know. Quite a few. Also, this barrel, kicking the barrel, it kind of sucks balls. That is something I'd like to improve. Kicking objects. I feel like we could do such a better job there. Yeah. I do think we could probably create a faster tutorial that's more based on the player just moving from room to room and then going from there. You can also press the proceed buttons before fulfilling the prerequisites in some scenarios. Not sure if that's intended. Technically not intended. Well, that one I think the button just shows nonetheless, but yeah. I think that tutorial we could probably make an improved version, which I think I have in like my backlog. I don't, but maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will. I don't know. I think about turning it into one of those drill levels like alpha, beta, gamma. It's so funny because we have a separate set of levels that are going to be that, but that's like a different set of levels that are unrelated to the tutorial. But it could probably look a bit like it. It could probably look a bit like it for sure. Wait, why did I spawn there? Like we could make those training levels like actual levels, and then we just put it under the training section, like, and that could be the way that you start. You know, maybe we rename training to something else, and then Yeah, and then that's like the first thing that you have to complete before going to the actual series. And then that could be our way of ramping up the difficulty. I don't know. Anyways, let's get this done. Let's get this bread. If this is equal to more than... Will I add any other areas of the world? This map is it for now. Probably, well, for now, I mean like this is it. This is probably our scope. 7 chapters, which are pretty big. 3 chapters in here, and then a bunch of smaller size levels. Actually, no, 5 chapters, actually. Pretty sure these are, yeah. Got these things, and then you got an arena level, and then a level. Caribbean series, bunch of levels. Roma, an arena level, and then 3 levels. Sahara, arena, 3 levels. Tokyo. And then Sydney. That'll probably be it. That'll probably be it, to be honest. Maybe I add those like very short levels in here. Maybe remake the tutorial a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we make it so the tutorial can have actual scores. You know? That maybe you could like beat the tutorial. Almost like the whatever. Adds another thing to it. Until 1.1. No. I think 1.0 is going to be it. Unless the game... No. Even if the game blew up, I don't think I would continue adding content to it. I'd just be upfront with people. I'd be like, this is it. If you don't want that, then don't buy the game. Or buy it when it's fucking 80% off or something. And then there you go. Then write a negative review or whatever you want to do. Mod support when? I would love to, but I just don't know how to do that with Unreal Engine. I do think this game would do great with modding if anybody actually wanted to mod it at all to begin with. Actually, speaking of which, didn't I get a comment recently where they wanted like a level? Where did I get that? Somebody like commented somewhere and they're like, please add a level editor. Where did I see that? Oh, it was in feedback and bug reports, right? That's what it was. It'll add so much replay value to the game. I just think the thing is, here's the thing. A, making a level editor would take a really fucking long time. B, how many people are actually going to use the level editor to make levels? Like, seriously. Like, how many are actually going to use it? Yeah. I don't think that many. I don't think so. Unless the game, like, the level editor was a core focus of the game in the get-go, which I would have led to do, maybe. I don't think it would add that much to the fucking game. I don't think it's going to magically make the game better. Unless we added way more potential things that the player and level editors can do for the game. You know what I mean? I really don't. I don't think it's going to fucking... Unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to bring it to higher heights. I'm just gonna use branches. I'm so fucking lazy, dude. Dude, I don't fucking care anymore. Collapse to a function. What? What do you mean collapse to a function didn't work? Determine new stats. Can I, even though I have a branch in here, can I, in theory, make this a pure function? Because it's not... I can, right? I can still make this a pure function, can I? Maybe your zombie game could have a level editor. I don't think it would have a level editor, but I very, very much would love to. I do think trying to figure out some element of modding, at least figuring it out during the zombie roguelite and then pushing it towards the larger scale zombie survival game, I think would be huge. If we can do that, because I think that's what separates a survival, like that's what separates a lot of survival games, like Project Zomboid, for example, and all these other games. I think that's what truly really separates it. Yep, I don't care. I'm just gonna do a fucking return node. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. And then the only elements we care about are not the totals, not the challenges completed, just this stuff. BR rating, BR kills, BR accuracy, deaths, time, score, difficulty. Okay. So if the rating is greater than, then we can safely assume that we want the God game first. That would be a fun one to work on as well. I don't know what we're going to work on after this, guys. I really don't know what I'm going to do next. We got to get to the finish line for this fucking thing first. So if it's more than, our BR rating is now going to become the determined rating. Our BR kills, our accuracy is now going to be the accuracy. Where the fuck am I? Where the hell am I? Oh! Let's do this real quick. Break. That way we can connect this fucker. Yes, yes. Very good, yes. Yes. Good. Yeah! Whoop! Whoop! What's the God game? I have I had an idea for like a kind of survival, idle-ish kind of game where you don't have a character at all. You just have like a core, I guess. I don't know what I'm thinking yet for it. And it's kind of like an idle game where instead of you having a character that chops shit down, you just click on shit with your cursor. Your cursor is kind of like the character, I guess. So you don't have to like walk up to shit. It's just you playing with your mouse. And like the whole purpose of it, the whole idea is a game that you can play while watching a stream and whatever. And that was like the idea behind it. Didn't a game like that recently come out? Some people have told me about some games that are similar to it. Where's the risk? There isn't. Well, the initial design is that you have a core and it's kind of like somewhat tower defense-y. But then I was like, okay, well, the intention is to play it while you're just... Why did my Riot client randomly fucking pop up? The idea is like just a chill game that you can play. Almost like web fishing, but just more like survival-esque, I guess. And I would assume there's no losing. Unless I go down the path of the tower defense, which is you losing would be your core dying or being destroyed. So we can I could go in either one of two directions with it. I can make it like tower defense-y, where there's like actual death to it. Or I just make it like an idle game. You have a save. You just fucking get in there, click things. You create like idle tree chopper, like, you know, you like work your way up, kind of like Factorio, I guess, but more in like an idle survival-esque scenario. You like upgrade your shit. That's kind of how I would picture it. But that's just a random game idea on the backlog. Don't know if I'll get to that. There's tons of other games in the backlog as well. There's a fucking... It's Ronin. We got to work on that zombie roguelite, which then turns into zombie survival game. Unreal's making a stream on PSO caching right now. I'm probably going to catch it after, once they're done the stream. But I saw that they were doing that on Twitter. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting kinda hungry, I ain't gonna lie. All right, so let's go back to the determine new stats. So deaths. We're assuming that because you've increased your rating, that you have lower deaths than your other ratings. We need to get the kills. Okay, how am I calculating that? Wait, there's a calculation somewhere. Where is that? Where is it? Where the hell is it? Where are we doing that calculation? Oh, here it is. I found it. It's really long. In fact, I'm gonna put it at the beginning here, and no, make it a local variable and call it current current kill and kill total. Sure. That'll make it a lot easier to do the other sections. After you finish this game, you're gonna have so much choice paralysis. I probably will. I probably will. But I also kind of believe in myself that we'll be able to figure out what we're gonna end up doing after this, and we'll just stick with it and just try to aim to just release something at a sooner time, be more realistic with our expectations. I think that's going to be a big thing that I'm going to do, is just be like, okay, there's a high probability when I release insert thing here, I will probably want to update it. So I have to compensate for that within our timeline. I do Olonir. This is basically this sheet. This Notion page is basically our roadmap. So suit customization, the gameplay modifiers are almost done. Adding in some new enemies, some new weapons that are almost done. The Deagle needs an ultimate, some localization, which I'm gonna be honest, guys. This is gonna cost a lot of money. What's the less for the gameplay mods? We just need to do, so the one that hasn't been made is just Bloodthirsty, and then we just have a couple tasks for just making sure things don't break, and then we just need to make the score at the end actually impacted by the multiplier. That's really it. Everything else is mostly done there. Suit customization, we have to catch up on. We have a couple more levels that we still need to make. We're 6 out of 15, which is technically 6 out of 12. Technically. We scoped out all the other, these other levels, which honestly, whatever. Some AI stuff. Yeah, we're getting there. And then sooner or later, this score system stuff is going to be done, so that's cool. Hell yeah. Pog. As the kids say, Pog. BR time. I think it's total game time. Yeah. And then the score. Are we trying to... You know, it's funny. I can actually go here, and this is going to have all this stuff. So difficulty, and then score is right here. Run save slot difficult. Really, that's what we're using for that. So we have the current score and then the difficulty. So because I did this one first, it'll make the next one easy because we have all of these variables and shit now that we can just read from. Okay, so if the session is equal to this, then now we just have to compare everything. For one, if it's equal to it, then the rating is going to stay the same. So don't have to worry about that one. Difficulty. All right, well, here we go. Oh no, are we adding a battle royale mode? No, what the hell? No. Where'd you get that from? I'm going to stand up. I haven't stood up in a while. Check my messages. All right, I'm reading some motherfucker, man, dude. Push-ups, dude. Really, man? Oh. Oh, come on, man. A hair in my mouth. Hold on, I gotta check my messages. Um. Guys, I need to go. Work needs to be done. Voted most helpful. I love making games. I love making games. I love making games. I love making games. Okay, if we are overriding anything in the session and it is equal to the same rating, but it's associated with your best run. But wait, what am I doing? Am I stupid? Wait, wait. Does that make sense? No, wait, yeah, no, wait. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. If the difficulty, yeah, I suppose. You know something that would be great. Instead of hold on. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Let's just do this. And it's time to get some. It's time to get our spaghetti on. Let's go. So we need rating. No, we don't. Kills. Accuracy. Deaths. Time. Score and difficulty. So this is our current difficulty. If the current difficulty is more than all right, let's see here. If the current difficulty, no, if the past difficulty is more than the current difficulty, choose this one. Otherwise, choose that one. Right? Right. Hold on. Right. 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 Makes sense. Right. Right. Okay. So that's difficulty. Next. Next up is score. If the if the current score, so it's fine because we're checking if this is equal to this. I'm trying to like piece this together in my brain, whatever's fucking left of brain activity in my brain. Okay, so I guess we just do the same thing. If this current score is more than the other current score, then this becomes the current score. We use this current score, and then, oh god, it's gonna get pretty. This is gonna get pretty bad. This is gonna get pretty bad. I will admit, this is gonna get pretty bad. All right, put that fucker in there. Hell yeah! All right, so next, if total game time, if the time of this one is less than that time, then we'll do another select. That's not it. Let's do a select out of this. If BR time is less than... Wait, what did I do in here? Yeah, that makes more sense. If this time is less than the best record time, then our new time becomes this. Otherwise, it's the last one. All right. Totally. I'm so confused. This is gonna get pretty bad. It's gonna get pretty bad. It's gonna be pretty bad. Next, deaths. Okay. If wait, how are we checking deaths in this? I need to diff this file. Where the fuck I am? Where the fuck I am? Oh, no, that's not it. It's this one. All right. Oh, we never kept track of deaths. Okay, well that would explain it. That's why I got confused. All right. So then we can copy paste this. Then move this down. If this death is less than this deaths, then true equals this deaths. Otherwise, this one. Okay. All right, next up is accuracy. Just don't look down here. If accuracy, if the past accuracy is more than that one, then we'll go ahead and do a select. If that's true, wait, yes, true, false, other accuracy. I think. I'm sure someone's going to report a bug and be like, why is this not working properly? If the accuracy of the past one is more than the other accuracy. Okay, makes sense. Okay, BR kills. I don't know what the fuck to do with this one. I think we're going to work off of ratios for this one. Let me just remember how ratios work. So if we do 25 divided by 15, no, it's 15 divided by 25. Ah, right. So if this divided by this, fuck. If this divided by this, turn it into a float. Why is it do more? Okay, so we do a little bit of this, and then we divide this value by this. Okay, so then for current kill total, dude, get this shit out of here, man. I don't want to see it anymore. Thank you. All right, current kill total, split it, take it, blah blah blah. So we want a higher ratio. So thank you. Just make sure you can read it if you have to later. I can read it. Yeah, I can read it. All right. So the ratio. If this ratio is higher than this ratio, if that's true, then that means this is the new one. If this ratio is greater than this ratio, then that becomes the other one. Otherwise, current kill total becomes the new leader of the BR kills, the Battle Royale kills, which is actually just best run kills. Okay, don't get it twisted. Don't get confused. Me when you debug and it says the bug is happening in main game instance, start sweating. Oh shit! Okay. Let me double check this in my head. Total enemies. If the value is 1. Yes. Cool. All right. We're good. Dude, hell yeah. All right. Everything is good. All right. Okay, dude. That's so sick. And twisted. In a bad way. What if blueprints were in 3D space instead of on a 2D plane? Hey, don't give Epic any fucking ideas, man. Asshole. Don't give them any ideas. Tim Sweeney's head fucking peers into the camera. Hey, that's a great idea. Sips on Popeye's fucking cola. Let me go talk to my 7 overworked engineers. I'm kidding. I'm making shit up. Okay. So that's the equal section. Now, did we have any other things? That was the big one, right? If BR rating is less than previous BR rating, skip over and use previous. Okay, so let's just move this shit over here. Yeah, great, fantastic. Wow. 7, probably 3. I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna fucking. I ain't gonna. Okay, so if it's not equal or greater, then that means it is lesser, which means we use the past save. Hell yeah. Did I set everything up? I think so. It's the moment of truth. It's time for the moment of truth. The intro. Now, maybe I should just play a shorter level. Okay, which one do I have as a shorter level? Tiramisu. Why is it compiling shaders? What you got? Why? What are you going to? What are you doing? Oh, the bricks. What the hell? Okay. I'm a little rusty. Hold on, this is lagging me. Okay, thank you. I can't bring that in even if I wanted to. Ah! Why did I have to play on a hard difficulty? There's a high probability I die here. Okay. All right, we need to keep track of the ratings. So we got a C, a D, and S. Damn, we missed that many enemies? Wait, there's no way. We missed 15 enemies? How did we miss 15 enemies? I also feel like 73% should be a B. The E that pops up for the presumed execution, is there a significance of D-pad-ish arrows? No, it's just a visual. But that's, I didn't think of that actually. I never pictured it as D-pad arrows actually. Oh, I don't think this level has a clear time associated with it yet. The kills being 33 out of 48 though is extremely surprising. Is there like actually that many enemies that we like left over here? Okay, so now we can see if this actually worked. Huh? um... you know what it probably is? I bet you what was our ranking in here? A, and we got a B. So this didn't override it because, well, shit. Maybe we set the default of the difficulty to -1. And then if the value is -1, then that means this is a fresh save. And I think, I hope I didn't break anything by setting it to -1. Let's find out. I have apparently broken it. Guys, something's not right here. I guess if BR time is 0, which is impossible. That would mean it's a fresh new save. Or BR time is equal to 0. Seems... Okay, well, we got to do that again. I'm going to cheat, though. But I'm confused because it said 48. Did I miss that many enemies? What did I say? 33 out of 48? 33 out of 48 means I missed 15 enemies? There's no way that's right, right? Maybe retrying from checkpoint messed that up. I don't know. Did I die at all during that one run? I don't think I did. I missed. Yeah, I swear there's... I guess maybe there was 14 enemies that I missed there. Goodbye. Snaps fingers. What the fuck? Why is there... There's like an extra value in here. But we didn't die in the last run. Right? We didn't die in the last run. Something is adding to the total enemy count causing the numbers to be incorrect. Something is adding to the total enemy count, causing the numbers to be incorrect. This number is incorrect. I'm gonna make this red because it's important. Read this, future me. It's extremely important. This entire score system is fucked because of it. Okay, so we got a B rating, which is technically lower than what's in the main menu. So now what I'm thinking, because it had 0 for time, it means this should be overridden by the new score, and now we got ratings, and the accuracy is 1%. I think that's because, is accuracy a 0 to 1 value? I'm pretty sure I missed one bullet, didn't I? Didn't I at least miss one bullet? Did I plug in the deaths number? Yeah, deaths is correct. 1. Accuracy, I think accuracy is needs to be multiplied by 100. Accuracy. Right. I'm gonna say it is a 0 to 1 value rather than 0 to 100. Wait, it would make sense because it's rounding it. Okay. Now we should check it, and it actually should be correct now. 97%. Ah, there we go. Look at what this guy's doing, and here I'm stuck for 2 days in a filter system. To be fair, I did kind of make a save system already, so I'm just kind of working off of that, but this number's fucked. The enemy count, or the kills number, is incorrect. But that's cool. That works. Now we just need to plug in all this stuff. But that works, I think. Cool. And it shows the difficulty. We played on licensed, apparently. We did not play on licensed. We played on veteran. Okay. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? This is the best run difficulty TB. Didn't I write this shit down in here to remind me? I did. Of course. Of course. Yep, that's my solution. Yeah, this right here, this is my solution. Oh wait, this actually is fine. I should have just read what I was doing. Hey, peace out, Scotty. Have a good one. Veteran! Okay, so that's correct. It shows the right rating. does not show the right kill count. I don't know what. I don't know why. You know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? It's accounting for. It's accounting for the death, and it's adding the enemies to it. Because I think there's 48 enemies on this map, right? So if we do this without dying, and I just kill all the enemies. How many enemies are there? 34. What the shit? I think it is accounting for every time that we die, the enemies from the past run. I think that's what that's what it's doing. Now that we got A, I guess we could test that out and see if it overrode it. Look at that. Cool. Accuracy for some reason though is 0%. Because we didn't shoot our gun at all. Huh. I guess maybe it should be 100%. Because like we didn't shoot the gun at all, so like maybe it should be 100% accuracy. But like I didn't shoot the gun at all, so like yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, it mostly works, except for the kill count. That we need to fix. That's a piss of shit. But I'll probably figure that out off stream once I have a bit more extra time. Save system is done. It's just, we just gotta fix the kill thing, which is technically not the save system's problem. That's just how I'm keeping track of enemies. I have no clue how I'm gonna fix that. I don't know. But I'll find out. What if you could add notes to Notion that take you directly to the relevant screen UI or vice versa? That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of fucking cool. You could probably make a Python script for that. I don't know if Notion has Python though. Like built-in Python support. I could see there being somehow like a hyperlink that like links you to the specific file or area that you need to go to. No clue if that's a thing, but I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow? I think tomorrow. I believe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm checking my messages. So I could technically do that later. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for lurking, chatting, sticking around. Big progress day. Big progress day. We're making big, huge, humongous, ginormous progress. Yeah. Goodbye. Take it easy. Have a fantastic day or week or weekend. Something like that. I don't know. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat.
Goodbye. See you later.